Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86 and today I present to you Frieza, the third form. This is from S.H.Figuarts. It was a Tamashii Nations web exclusive release. Therefore, it comes in this brown box. This was when Frieza came out during the Namek saga. He transformed into this form when he was fighting Piccolo, realizing he couldn't beat him in his second form. So he upgraded to this new one. So we will explore what details S.H.Figuarts put in this Frieza figure. Looking at the front of the box, you have a huge cutout of Frieza in the third form. Through the window, you can see the whole figure of Frieza along with the expressions. I am going to say right now I'm not too crazy about those, but let's see what we can do with them. On the back of the box, you can see more details on what you should be able to do with this particular Frieza. And it also comes with the 6-star Dragon Ball, which is the Namekian version. On the side of the box, you have more close-ups of Frieza in a more black and white style. Frieza comes in one blister pack. He has 3 expressions, different hand gestures. He also comes with a pair of crossed arms, and you know how I feel about those. And he requires some assembly, so the tail has to be attached, and so do the 2 spikes on his back. He also comes with 2 of that giant head looking thing. Looking at the instructions, it appears that the second head goes to the 2 extra expressions that you see on the left side. This is the 360 of Frieza, the third form, straight out of the box. The head sculpture reminds me of the creatures from Alien. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I really think he looks kind of silly and misproportioned. He's got this little body. His lower half is basically, I would say, 1/3 smaller than the top half. So he's really top heavy. It's like you expect the bottom half of him to be a little bit more beefed up. Kind of how he was in the second form. In the second form, he appeared more balanced. Where here, the legs shrunk, but the top half kind of remained still really huge and bulky. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this Frieza in its third form? As I mentioned earlier, he will require some minor assembly, but doesn't look too bad. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. Before we get into the articulations of this Frieza, the third form, I went ahead and assembled by attaching the 2 horns in the back as well as the tail. And just for your knowledge here, the tail comes in already cut off, just like in the show when Krillin used the Destructo Disc to chop it off. Putting the 2 horns in the back wasn't a big deal. They were both keyed to tell you which one was on the left side and which one was on the right side, so it was pretty easy. As far as the head goes, this is the type of movement that you get. He's got good neck and head rotation, and he can really look down, and this is as high as you can get him to look up. He also has side to side motion, but not a whole lot. For the shoulder pads, this is as high as it can come up. And this is as far down as they go. From the arms, you get some really good movement towards the center. .360 of the arm. That's as far back as it goes. This is as straight as you can get them. You can get 360 out of the bicep. The elbow, you get good movement out of the wrist. You got the 360 good up and down. This does not interfere with it. This is as high as the arm can go up. It's got good torsional rotation. The chest moves really well. It's got a small twisting in it. I don't know if that's normal though. You hear that squeak? From the tail you get 360 all the way down. So he's got a lot of good movement. He can do splits. That's as high as the leg goes up. Was not expecting this, but he has really good movements. Good leg rotation. There's the knee. For the foot, it goes all the way down. This is as high as it goes. Got good side movement. Then you could even get a 360 if you wanted to. So he has some really good articulations. Here's a close-up of the three expressions that come with the third form. The first one has an evil grinning expression, which is basically a huge evil smile. In the second one, it looks like he's talking. In the last one, he has the mouth more open as if he's laughing. And also here's a close-up of the effect part, as well as a close-up of the Namekian 6-star Dragon Ball. In this scene, I have Frieza holding the 6-star Namekian Dragon Ball. I gave them the big smile expression that he has where he's just cheesing out. Hopefully the camera can capture the details that they put in the teeth. He is very happy that he's got another Dragon Ball under his belt, ready to make his wish. Things are really going his way. He's collecting all the Dragon Balls. One thing you want to be careful with is the horns. They're very sharp, especially the one in the lower back. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Balancing the figure is not that difficult, especially since he has the tail, so you can use the tail to kind of offset where the weight might lay into, so he could always be balanced. Plus the feet are very stable. The way they have him set up, as well as the articulation that they give you there, it allows him to stand up. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86.
So tell me, how do I look?
In this scene, I have Frieza in the air about to do its death ray, or whatever that attack was called. I gave them the expression where it looks like he wants to laugh. Let me know in the comments what are you thinking about this Frieza third form. Out of all the forms, which one is your favorite one? For this scene, he's fighting Piccolo, where Piccolo has now split into two. If you recall from the show, Piccolo was able to split into two, so that's what I'm showing here. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Gohan and Krillin watching intensively as the fight keeps going on. Who's got the upper hand, Piccolo or third form Frieza? So you have one Piccolo going at Frieza head on, ready to reflect his attack, while the second Piccolo is gathering enough energy to do the beam cannon. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. Overall, I'm liking this Frieza figure. I know the third form didn't get a lot of airtime in the anime, and I think one of the reasons of that was because of how complex his design was. So I think the artist that was drawing Frieza kind of got tired of putting all those details, so they kind of made it a quick chapter where he wasn't on the screen a whole lot. But at this point, Frieza was a lot stronger than Piccolo after he came back from fusing with Neo. As far as the figure goes, I really like the articulation points that they gave them. You can basically do any pose that you want with them. The figure is solid, easy to balance, so there's no issues there. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. On my particular figure, and I don't know if they did it across the board, but swapping the big head was really difficult. I basically had to rotate it several times just to get the right angle for it to loosen up because it was super tight. And if you have that issue, just be very careful because the stem that holds the neck to the back of the head is a little bit long. So if you're twisting it, odds are you're probably going to break it off. Putting the second head that you see here, I didn't have any issues. It rotates a lot better than the other one. If you recall from the articulation section, every time I rotated the head, it started making some little screeching noise. But with this one, it doesn't. Also, just as a heads up, when you're swapping the heads out, just be careful on how you pull it, because all the little sharp points that are on his head could easily stab you. So you just want to be very careful when you're removing it. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. I know it wasn't a big popular character, but if you're a Frieza fan, this is a must-have one, just so you can have the full array of all the transformations. So technically at this point, the last Frieza that we're missing is Mecha Frieza, which is going to come out later. So once that one comes out, we will have all the Frieza collection of its different variant forms throughout all the different transformations he's done. But like I mentioned, for me, I'm still waiting for a revival or a reissue of Golden Frieza. I'm just not going to go for the one that came out a while ago. I'm very sure they're going to have one in the near future anyway. In this scene, I have Frieza with the expression that looks like he's talking. I also put the crossed arms that came with him. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. At this point, Frieza is not worried about Gohan or any of the other fighters. That is why he has his arms crossed. At this point, he is just mocking them and making light out of them. That's why he's got that big, grand, happy smile. So he's just having fun with them. In this scene, he just got done defeating Piccolo, so Gohan is jumping in. I get them the action expression there, while in the background, Krillin is helping Piccolo get up and is watching intensively as Gohan's taking on Frieza. Let me know in the comments what are you thinking of this Frieza third form from S.H.Figuarts. Follow me on IG at Titandel86. Overall, the Frieza figure is a really good one. Actually, on this particular one, I didn't have a hard time putting the cross arms on the figure. It just seemed to go really smooth and easy. I would think that's probably because they gave them really great articulations in the upper body, where the shoulders can really come out there and meet at the center. Overall, this was a really good figure. The only thing that made me worry about it is when you're swapping out the heads. That was the only difficult part that I've noticed, but other than that, the figure is pretty rock solid. I did like the part that it came with an effect part, and actually thinking about it, the 3 expressions are just enough for this particular character, especially since he didn't spend a long time in this particular form. It's funny looking back at the warning label that came in the front of the box that basically had a giant warning that said it contained a small ball, and it also said it has small choking hazards, but the other warning that they should have put on there is that it has really sharp points. Again, be careful when you're handling the figure, just to make sure you don't stab yourself with it. That is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I will see you next week with a brand new one. And I think it's about time to start those Halloween videos. So for the month of October, all the figures are going to be Halloween themed. So stick around and find out what figures I end up putting on this channel. Thank you and bye.